Good morning, it is Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens in about 12 minutes. Watching SPPI right now, and if something comes up pre-market, I'll get the video rolling. If not, I'll see you back at the market open. Market opens up here in about 2 minutes. I have several orders out there and we'll keep them out there at the open. So we'll see if I can get any kind of crazy moves, which is what it would take for any of those to get filled. And I'll see what happens with it. But just kind of a warning there, just in case. Obviously, I can't track all of those at once, so one of those could get filled without being on video. But we'll see what happens with it. I may actually throw out some more fishing orders, but we'll see what happens. Okay, the markets are open. Looking for a fill here at 2037. This seems to be the best chance that I have at getting an entry point. So 2037 would be the first entry point on SPPI. We'll see what happens. Order at 775 here on ABIL. Looking like it's got a chance if it can break down through the $8 mark. Couple orders out here, TNDM, EXEL, both shorting orders. We'll see if I can get any of those filled. Didn't get any of the nibbles on those other orders. So kind of starting off a little slow, but the day is young. Okay, getting close to a fill here. Again, my order's at 22.85 and it stopped at 23. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and change that now. The 23.25. Double checking. There we go. So we'll see if it can get up there above 23 or not. But how high did it actually go there? High of 22.80, so 5 cents off where my order was. Let's check on EXEL. All right, that one's kind of pulling back here a little bit. I will keep looking. All right, I have an order at 9.75 here on ABIL. This thing is all over the place. I'm gonna try for some at 10.25 just to get my feet wet. But yeah, this one's definitely very jumpy. I'll keep you updated. Order at 35.65 on IQ for opening 500 shares. I think it's got a good chance to fill if it can get up through 35.50. We shall see. Order in at 13.51 for first 500 here on ABIL. If it can even get down there. We shall see if it can even break down through 13.80. But yeah, this one is quite strong right now. All right, looking for 13.25 here. I did adjust that order down a little bit. We'll see if it can get down through 13.50 or not. 12.75, I've moved my order down to for first entry allotment. Nice, in, and already have 314 out, and less talking right now. I'm going to go 12.51 for this next first order allotment. So got the quick $100 there as you saw. We'll now try 12.51 if it wants to go down there. Okay, got those. We'll look for 75, or if I can get some down here at 12. And I'll start to get a little bit more aggressive if it wants to break down through 12 at 11.75 and 11.65. All right, it's giving me 400 of my 500 and all out there. So let's see, what do I want to do? 11.75 now will be my next first order. So let's see if it can get down there through 12 on this current pullback. And while we wait, that's why you don't chase. You got to imagine some of these people were buying up over 14, and you can only imagine how they're feeling right now. And the thing is, they're holding and hoping, and this thing could very well recover. But talk about building a terrible habit of buying and then holding and hoping. That's That's not a good way to go about things. And as you saw here, it took a little patience, but letting the thing pull back to me, and now I've gotten a couple solid trades on it, and potentially more if this thing wants to pull back and get below 12. So let's see what happens. All right, looking like it could be in play here, it being the 1175 entry order. Let's see if we can get down through 12 or not. Again, I'd like more than 500 shares, but I'm also not going to turn away quick profits. All right, it's hovering down around there. I'll go ahead and pause. Ordering at 13.25 here. Going to try to start to get in somewhere around this consolidation area here. I will keep you posted. Going for some here at 13.75, but stopped at 13.80, so never mind. This one's a pretty tough fill unless you're willing to just buy right at the offer. So I'll keep trying. All right, maybe 13.51 is going to be in play here. It is. I am filled. So let's see how this one wants to play out here. And I am out. Yes, I am out. So let's start the process again there at just double checking 13.25. So let's see if it wants to break down there through 13.50 and fill me. So let's see, on that one I made 14 cents. So 13.25, I'm all for buying this pullback if it wants. But I'm not willing to get back in now until first entry point at 13.25. All right, looking like it could be possible fill. Again, 13.25. And maybe not. Have an order for just 300 shares here at 13.51. Nothing big at all, but seems to be a little bit of a consolidation range here. So we're going to see if I can work the chart here a little bit. I'll keep you updated. All right, maybe a 12.75 entry point here. Let's see. Trying. Nope, don't like how it's pausing right there. So I'm now going to 12.51, double checking. Okay. So new order at 12.51. Let's see if it can get down there or not. Have an order at 13.01, just the 300 shares. I don't even know if it's going to pull back at that far at this point in time. We'll see. All right, got 28 shares of the, oh, come on. Don't just give me 28 shares. Again, down here in yellow, you can see I've got 28 of the 300 shares that I want. Great. All right, so I guess what I'm going to do here is just go with 28 shares, and let's just try this up here at 13.25, see if I can get out 20 shares there. Part of trading stocks like this, I suppose. I mean, I wish they would give me at least, 100 or something like that, but it is what it is. All right. And I don't think I captured it on video, but it actually started off just filling me 16 of 28 shares. So shares are pretty tight out there right now if it's doing partial fills on a 28 share allotment. So we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on it, but also need to keep that in mind that things are seemingly getting pretty tight out there. All right, almost got some at 575. So close. How low did that actually go? Went as low as, well, 575. So it hit 575. I just didn't get any shares. Might give it another go. All right, 575 may be in play. Okay, come on. 95 shares. There we go. All right. got my initial entry point. If it wants to give me 10 cents, great. If it's going to allow me to build up some more, that's fine too. I will keep you updated. All right, getting up into the 580s. I don't know if it's going to hit 585 yet or not. Was getting back up in the 580s. But never mind. Okay, maybe here. Maybe. I'm actually starting to get a little sick of this one. I may just try to take 5 cents, 25 bucks and be on my merry way, but I'll give it a little bit more opportunity. All right, that was in the blink of an eye, and I think I would have gotten 585s out too. So I apologize that I missed that exit, but like I said, it literally it was there, and then all of a sudden it was gone. So was not able to capture that. Almost 11 o'clock. Maybe I'll try to capture one more trade. All right, I got in at 551. And I'm just going to go ahead and get out there at 570. Again, I apologize. I was actually goofing around in the chat room. I'll be honest. I won't try to act totally professional here. I was goofing around, just joking around. And I turned back, and lo and behold, I had the entry point there at 551, which I guess the moral of the story, when you understand charts, when you have a good strategy and know kind of good logical areas to put entry points, I'm not saying you should go and goof around, but you can, and then come back and still have some a good attractive profits in your pocket. So let's see. Maybe I'll try one more trade since I technically didn't get the entry point there. I am actually going to go ahead and wrap things up. 90 minutes into the day, I have other stuff I need to get done. I have some real estate investing stuff I need to work on. But regardless, if you enjoyed this video before I go and you want me to keep making these and you want me to, hey Clay, yeah, I really do. Easiest way to communicate that to me is to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in trading alongside me and other traders, I'd mentioned, goofing around in the trading room. That's just a service I offer. There's a chat room, a weekly email newsletter where I email setups out and all that good stuff. And that is just $99 per year, not per month, per year. Like I always say, over the time span of 12 months, I'm more than confident you will get at least $99 worth of value. If you're interested in that, you can go to claytrader.com, and that's called the Inner Circle. And also, if you're interested in learning how to trade with charts and all that sort of, just learn how to build systems for yourself, then again, claytrader.com, I offer many online training courses on that. So thank you again for hanging out. Again, if you don't spend a dime, that's totally cool. But if you do want me to keep making these because you enjoy them, click that like button and subscribe. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.